Hello everyone, welcome to One Connected Love. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Christina.
And we are true twin flames in union. And today we are here to bring you another important topic, which is the truth about twin flame separation. So I think to get started first, we're going to talk about, a myth, a very common myth that we've heard. And this myth is that all twin flames must go through a separation phase before coming back into union.
Yeah, I hear that, around the internet a lot, that it's like a requirement or something, or it's part of how you know someone's your twin flame, that you went through a separation phase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the truth is that that is not true. All twin flames do not have to go through separation, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is because of how twin flames are created. So twin flames are created as one in the core, right, by the divine. So God creates twin flames to be together, and they are a perfect match for each other. They come from the same spiritual DNA, and therefore they are one. They are not separate. So the truth is that the separation phase that twin flames experience is really an illusion in their own perception of reality.
Yeah, and, what we mean by that is, what you're experiencing can feel very real, but it's, in terms of an illusion, we're speaking to, it's not in divine truth. You're not actually separate. You're moving through the same things together, even if your lives look separate at this current time.
Yeah, that's very true. I can definitely say with us, before we knew each other, after we came into union and looking back at our lives, we experienced a lot of the same things in our own lives, in our own way. We experienced them in our own way, but the core blocks and core upsets were the same.
Yeah. So there's no need to, once you come together with your twin flame, there's no need to anticipate another separation phase after that. That's not entirely necessary. And if you don't believe in the consciousness of separation, then there's no need to manifest it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so that brings us to our next topic is, what is the truth about why twin flames experience separation?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the truth of that is, as we've mentioned before in previous videos, is that the twin flame journey is an inward journey, right? It's an inward spiritual journey. And when you experience separation from your twin flame, you're actually experiencing separation from yourself, and separation, or another word for it, misalignment from love. True love. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so, what we kind of mean by separation from yourself, it could be a place where you're not connected to yourself, a place where you're numbed out to your feelings, a place where you're not being authentic with yourself. It can kind of manifest in a few different ways, but it is a reflection of your relationship with yourself on some level.
Right, exactly. And to take it a little bit deeper, a lot of people might be thinking, well, that's impossible. I'm with myself all day, every day. I take myself out. I do things for myself. Yeah, and in that regard, you are connected to yourself. You're not completely disconnected from yourself. People are very multifaceted and multi-layered in their consciousness, and this just speaks to places in your consciousness that are disconnected and out of alignment from love.
Yeah, and a big place where a lot of people do experience separation within themselves is in their feelings. Society kind of teaches us to turn off our feelings and not be present with how we really feel. And so a lot of places where people find this inner separation is places where they're not feeling their feelings, places where they're not being honest with themselves, places where they're kind of just on autopilot moving through life.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so good. So that pretty much establishes why twin flames experience separation. So how would separations move forward with clearing out separation? So again, we've mentioned it many times, the mirror exercise. So the mirror exercise is a very powerful tool that allows you to locate these places inside of you that are experiencing blocks to love or blocks to connection with yourself. And anytime you have an upset, you can use the mirror exercise to clear out these blocks and reconnect with yourself.
Yeah, so, you heal separation by restoring your connection with yourself. And I feel like to just touch on this really quick, how this works in your twin flame dynamic, right? If you're disconnected from yourself, how does that impact your twin flame? Well, twin flames, because they're created as one, they make the same core choices. And so if you're disconnected from yourself, your twin flame is also disconnected from themselves, and you're not choosing to connect within your union, right? Your union exists primarily within, and it's reflected outward. And so how this could look also is you're disconnected from yourself inside, so you're trying to get attention outside, or you're doing things to try to get a certain feeling that is actually something that you could feel within, right? So the mirror exercise really supports you in healing through separation, because it actually drives your attention back inward, and it's a space where you give yourself the love that you need rather than looking for it outside. And when you release wanting something from outside of you, you release the resistance to it, right? Because now you're back in the flow. Now you're back in peace. And everything that you desire comes to you from a place of peace. And so, you can learn the mirror exercise more deeply, described in full detail with examples in Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shaleia. I don't know if we want to give a little overview of what it is.
Sure.
Yeah,
the mirror exercise, again, is a healing tool, and it consists of 4 main steps. Very simple. They can be considered like a small meditation that you can pretty much do anywhere. You can start by writing it out, and the 4 main steps, to simplify, are the first step would be you would state the upset in a sentence, in a clear, concise sentence. The second step is you would take all the nouns and pronouns in the sentence and point them back to you. And then you would get clear there, and in the third step, you would ask yourself if there's any truth to that statement. Any truth, anywhere in your consciousness. And then from there, you go into that hurt space and you love yourself in that space.
Yeah. And so like we said, you can find that explained more completely in Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover, which you can access in the links below. And yeah, practicing the mirror exercise, reconnecting with yourself, releasing the attachment to an external result is actually how you magnetize what's naturally yours to you. And that's how you heal twin flame separation.
Right. Yeah, twin flames in their natural state are supposed to be, 100% in tune with God, in tune with the divine, and we rely on God for all of our needs. And blocks are essentially misalignments to that. And by using the mirror exercise, you can retune into love, and you go from putting all of your attention outward to going back to putting all of your attention inward and thriving and living from that space of peace.
Right.
Good. So how does that feel?
Feels complete to me. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, we're Daniel and Christina, and we are twin flame coaches. Sometimes the twin flame journey can feel really challenging, and claiming your support is essential on this journey. We would be happy to support you. We do private coaching and group coaching and even private readings regarding your twin flame journey. If you're interested, check out the link below to our website, One Connected Love. And as always, we'll see you next time. Take care.